Hello, and welcome to Luna Yes Guided Sleep Meditations. Among the most prevalent reasons for nighttime wakefulness is disturbing dreams or nightmares. You see, while you may or may not remember most of your dreams, those suffering from nightmares are quite literally frightened awake. Our brains will allow the dream to play out until our body's physical response to the fear we're experiencing becomes so severe that we can't maintain our relaxed, restful, and peaceful sleep state and the low metabolic rate that it induces with its slower breathing and heart rates. We become so disturbed by the content of our dream that our body is jolted out of the sleep state and into wakefulness. Though we aren't sure exactly what causes nightmares, and many experts attribute them to the normal stresses and strains of daily life, they can be particularly common in people suffering from PTSD or other forms of stress and anxiety. In fact, children who've experienced a traumatic event tend to have frequent or recurring nightmares over the next several months. Some people might have nightmares after having a late night snack, which can increase our metabolism and therefore signal the brain to be more active. Sleep deprivation might also contribute to nightmares in adults, which then often causes people to lose additional sleep, thus continuing the cycle. A number of medications are also known to increase the frequency of nightmares. Not only drugs that act on chemicals in the brain, such as antidepressants and narcotics, but also non-psychological medications, including some blood pressure medications, can also cause nightmares in adults. Furthermore, withdrawal from medications or other substances, including alcohol and tranquilizers, could trigger nightmares. So if you notice a difference in your nightmare frequency after a change in medication, please talk with your doctor. The after effects of a nightmare can often be felt well into the next day, affecting your emotional well-being and ability to function. Our nightmares can be quite scary. They can definitely have an impact on the amount of restful sleep we're able to get. In fact, nightmares may leave us feeling like we're re-experiencing a disturbing or traumatic event, and the thought of going to sleep can begin to cause more stress and anxiety. And of course, the less sleep a person gets, the more difficult it is for the brain to process a traumatic event and file it away correctly. During this meditation, I will guide you through some techniques for coping with bad dreams and their effect on your health. Whether you've just had a nightmare or would simply like to fill your mind with calming and peaceful imagery before falling asleep, or even if you're experiencing nighttime wakefulness and need some help to fall asleep, we will work together on relaxing your body and mind, on redirecting your thoughts, and on returning to sleep after a nightmare. Thanks for joining me tonight. Before we begin, I'd like to remind you that because this video will guide you into a state of deep relaxation and help you fall asleep, you should only listen to it when it's safe for you to do so. Please don't listen to this guided meditation while driving or doing any other tasks that require you to be alert. During tonight's practice, please remain aware of the sound of my voice gently guiding you, and listen carefully to my instructions. Know that you may not necessarily fall back to sleep immediately or at all on this first night, and that's okay. If you're not able to fall asleep in a reasonable amount of time, you may wish to leave your bed and do something that you find soothing before lying back down. But by practicing the techniques we'll learn together, you will become better at guiding and controlling your body's fear response and easing yourself back to sleep. Remember that you can revisit this practice anytime that you're awakened by a nightmare and need help relaxing. And that whatever you're experiencing at the moment, whether it's fear or tension, is perfectly valid. Allow yourself to admit that your feelings are both reasonable and genuine, and give yourself permission to experience them without judgment. As always, you should eliminate any sources of distraction. Turn off the bedroom light, or just dim the lights if you're feeling uncomfortable in the dark right now, and place your device where you can hear but not see it. I'd like you to begin sitting up. You can sit on the edge of the bed with your feet resting on the floor, or if you're like me and feel a little nervous and jittery following a nightmare, feel free to rest your back against the headboard or wall for extra support, and let your legs extend out in front of you or cross them. Place your hands wherever you feel most comfortable. You might decide to clasp them in your lap, or rest them on the bed beside you, or even to hug yourself. Whatever you choose is completely fine. You can begin with your eyes closed, or if you'd prefer, you can keep them open, knowing that you can allow them to close whenever it feels natural to do so. We'll start by grounding ourselves, redirecting our thoughts away from the distress of our nightmare and focusing on something real and concrete. There are many ways to do this. I like to play a memory game. Choose a letter of the alphabet and recite as many things that begin with that letter as you can. You could also recite something to yourself, times tables or a poem perhaps, or talk yourself through the steps of completing one of your everyday tasks. Take a few moments to breathe softly and gently while you do. And when you're ready, I'd like you to breathe in slowly and deeply through your nose and hold the breath for a beat before releasing it slowly through your mouth. Again, inhale deeply through your nose, filling your chest and belly, feeling them inflate and expand. Then sighing the breath out emptying like a balloon. And once more, inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, feeling the breath traveling through your body, filling you completely. And exhale fully and slowly out of your mouth. Because fear creates physical tension as well as mental turmoil, we'll focus next on relaxing our bodies, using our breathing to seek out any places of dis-ease and discomfort and bring some peace, positivity, and ease to those areas. As you continue breathing now, as you inhale, begin counting down from 10. Exhale, 9. Inhale, 8. Exhale, 7. Inhale, 6. Exhale, 5. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 3. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 1. Inhale to arrive together at 0 on the exhale. Go ahead and repeat this countdown on your own at least one more time. If you find your thoughts wandering, return your focus to the breath and to your count. If you need to, you can begin again at 10 and make your way down to 0 once again. As you breathe, I'd like you to check in with your body, noticing where the tension is. Be particularly aware of your jaw, of your neck and shoulders, and of your fingers and hands, places that we all tend to clench and tighten when we're frightened or distressed. Choose an area that you'd like to relax first, and breathe in, focusing all your energy on that spot. Breathing in calm and positive energy, visualizing that oxygen bringing relaxation to those tense muscles. And feel them soften and relax as you exhale, the tension flowing away on your breath. Take a few breaths here, noticing your muscles relaxing more and more. And when you're ready, focus on a new area. Breathe deeply into the tense spots, allowing the breath to loosen and relax them. Take a few quiet moments to scan your body, identifying those pockets of tension and focus your breath and that calm, positive energy on those places. As you breathe, allow your arms to soften and grow heavy, and then your legs. Feel your arms and legs becoming looser and more relaxed. Next, relax your neck and back. Relax your spine. Release the hold of your muscles all the way from your head, down your neck, and along each vertebra to the tip of your spine. Become more and more relaxed with each breath. Feel your body releasing all of the pent-up tension, becoming relaxed, calm, and peaceful. When you're ready, go ahead and lie back on your bed in a comfortable position with your head and spine aligned, your legs out long and arms relaxed beside you, or resting on your stomach with your fingers lightly closed. Now just allow my voice to guide you. And if some parts of this meditation have you feeling quite tired, if at any time during this practice you feel yourself drifting off to sleep, that's okay. Don't struggle to remain awake. Just keep a gentle awareness on the sound of my voice guiding you. Keep yourself open to suggestions and let yourself slide into sleep as it happens, without trying to remain awake until the end of the meditation. Allow your breathing to soften and to fall into a gentle, natural rhythm. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and close your eyes now. Take a moment to just listen to your breath. Focus on the sounds of the air entering your nose. Feel the sensations as it travels through your throat to your lungs. Imagine it mixing with your bloodstream and spreading throughout your body to finally return and leave your body on the exhale. If your mind begins to wander, that's all right. Take a moment to notice any worries, any jealousy or fear, any irritation or anger you may feel. Breathe into those emotions, noting them and allowing them to flow out as you exhale. If any memories, plans, or judgments intrude on your consciousness, if you're experiencing anything other than simply being in this moment, here and now, take a moment to acknowledge the thoughts and to breathe into them. And then go ahead and return your awareness to your breath, allowing the thoughts to flow out as you exhale. Return your focus to the sensations of breathing. Feel your chest and stomach gently rising and falling with each breath. Continue to breathe in relaxation and breathe out tension. We'll take a moment to quickly scan our entire body, sending each of our next breaths to a new place in the body, seeking out any areas of discomfort and pockets of tension, noticing how each part feels, scanning with each inhalation for any tension or discomfort. Send the first breath all the way down to your toes, then the next to your feet, ankles, and moving up into your lower legs. Send a scanning breath into your thighs. Check in with your hips, pelvis, and bottom. Inhale into your lower back and your abdomen, noting any areas that seem particularly tense or unsettled. Send the next breath into your sides and your ribs, and then bring your awareness along with the next inhalation to your chest and your upper back. Send that scanning breath into your shoulders and down into your arms, hands, and fingers. Send awareness to your neck and throat before inhaling up to your head, your face, your eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Continue to breathe in calm, positive energy and breathe out tension, keeping your focus on your breathing, on the relaxing energy you're bringing into your body. Though you can hear my voice guiding you, it shouldn't intrude in any way on your awareness. And as we continue working, you can shift your awareness whenever you're ready to your mental state. Just checking in and taking note, not judging or trying to make any changes. Allowing your focus to shift briefly before returning your awareness to your breath. If any thoughts intrude on your focus, gently guide them back out and return to your breathing. Breathe gently and softly, and passively observe your body, not trying to change anything. Simply taking note of how everything feels. If any particular part of your body begins to intrude on your awareness, if you're itchy or achy somewhere, if you feel the need to shift into another position, take a moment to acknowledge that, to correct that, and let it go, returning as always to the breath. If you're still feeling a bit wired or fidgety, go ahead and wriggle around for a few moments before settling back in. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your feet. Maybe tap your palms gently against your stomach or the mattress. Or shake your head gently from side to side. And now allow yourself to settle in once again, to return your awareness to your breath and to relax, sinking deeper and deeper into the bed beneath you. Now take a deep, cleansing breath in, the deepest you've taken all day, and hold it in, imagining the oxygen traveling through you, bringing you a relaxing, peaceful, restful energy. And then exhale the tension, the stress, the negativity from your body. Allow your breathing to soften now and to fall into a gentle, natural rhythm. We know that our dreams and our nightmares are the way our brain sifts through all of our daytime images, sensations, and experiences. Neither our dreams nor our nightmares can predict the future. They're simply a byproduct of this mental filing. And though they may frighten us, they have no real power over our lives. Focusing on other things rather than the nightmare will allow the memories of your dream to fade away. So let's work next on creating a more positive mental image to replace the nightmare. I'd like you to visualize a space where you feel perfectly safe and comfortable. It can be indoors if you'd like, in a spacious, sunny and comfortable room, or you may choose a spot outdoors, perhaps a beach or quiet sunny forest. Know that in this place you have no worries, and there is nothing particular that you need to do. Everything you may need is here. If you choose, you can fill your safe space with all the conveniences of home: a kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and living room. Or you can just enjoy the calm of a large, uncluttered space, a place that is meant just for relaxation and enjoyment, your own private escape. I'd like you to include 2 things in your safe space: a soft and comfortable chair for you to lounge on, and some water, perhaps a pool or even a pond or calm lake. Take a moment or 2 to continue filling in your safe space, creating a mental picture of what is around you in the room or outdoors. Then imagine all the relaxing things you can do here. And just visualize yourself being calm and relaxed in the space. You might imagine yourself resting on that comfortable chair in the sunlight near the water. Feel the sun shining down, warming and relaxing you even further. Your seat is incredibly soft and comfortable. As you recline here, laying back and closing your eyes, you feel calm and at peace, pleasantly heavy. You feel perfectly relaxed and comfortable here in your lovely, safe space, surrounded by your favorite things. And as you continue to breathe softly and gently, you can feel yourself sinking into the lounge chair, sinking deeper into relaxation. As you rest here, remember that any thoughts that enter your awareness can simply pass along through your mind like clouds drifting by in the sky outside or above you. It's not necessary to focus especially on any of them, and you can allow your thoughts to pass without dwelling on them. In the same way that we can let happy thoughts drift through our mindscape, we can also allow any negative images and thoughts to leave our minds, replacing them with images of this peaceful and happy space in our imagination. We can always return to this special place after experiencing a nightmare, and the familiar surroundings will become more and more comforting over time, soothing away any stress and leaving us feeling relaxed and happy. Take a moment to notice some of the peaceful thoughts that are filling your mind now. Choose one to focus on for the next little while. For as we keep our awareness on these happy and relaxing thoughts, they become stronger. As we breathe and fill our consciousness with peace, as our thoughts grow increasingly clear as we focus more and more on them. Any other thoughts, any judgments or worries and concerns are far away right now. And you know that as you sleep, your mind can remain in this positive place, this safe place that exists just for you, where you can relax and visualize any pleasant activity you choose. Remember too that you can return here, reliving these happy moments, or visualizing new, peaceful and relaxing activities, walks in the woods, watching the birds and small animals flitting around and playing, or lying on the warm sand under the summer sun with a light breeze wafting over you. For now, allow the vision in your mindscape to fade and return your awareness to your breath, to the room around you, and to your body that is now soft and relaxed, nestled comfortably and sunk deep into your cozy bed, relaxed and heavy, and nearly ready to drift off to sleep. Let's take a few moments to breathe softly and gently, searching for any pockets of tension and looking for any places where you can soften, where you can release, where you can sink deeper into the bed, before we begin to turn our minds off for the rest of the night. We'll start at the toes. Bring your awareness to the toes. Wiggle or clench them for a few seconds if you wish. And when our toes are heavy and relaxed, it's time to bring our awareness to our feet. Focus your energy on the sensations in your feet, on whether they're still tired or aching. Breathe restorative energy into them. And now let them rest. We won't need them again until morning. Check in with your ankles next. Perhaps swiveling them lightly before letting them rest heavily against the bed. Shift your attention to your shins and your calves, tensing the muscles for a moment, and then letting sleep claim them. Next, bring your awareness to your knees. Focus on the sensations there. Then just let them lay heavily on the bed. We won't need them anymore tonight. Moving further up, bring your focus to your thighs. Tightening the muscles for a moment, feeling the sensations, and then turning them off for the night and allowing them to sink into the bed. Continuing on to your hips, your pelvis, your bottom. Check in with them. Fidget or tense them for a moment, and then relax them, preparing to shut them down for the night. Focus on your belly and lower back. Feel any sensations that might pop up. Clench your stomach muscles for a moment. And then shut your lower body off for the night. Bring your attention higher now to your chest and back. Check for any tension. Tighten and loosen the muscles, or fidget a bit if you wish. And now, find stillness, allowing your upper body to shut down for the night. We'll move on to our fingers now, checking in, perhaps tapping them gently on the bed or clenching them shut for a moment. And then turning them off until we need them again. Now bring your focus to your palms, to your hands. Become aware of any sensations there, any aches, tension, or tiredness. And now shut them down for the night. We'll move on to our wrists next, perhaps gently swiveling them like we did with our ankles, before allowing them to fall heavily onto the bed, resting and relaxing until we need them again. Check in now with your forearms, feeling any sensations, any fatigue or tension. Then allow them to rest for the night. We won't need them again until tomorrow morning. And now bring your focus to your upper arms, to the biceps and the triceps, and we'll turn them off for the night. Moving now to the shoulders. Be aware of any sensations in the shoulders, any aches, any fatigue, any tension. You can shrug your shoulders up to your ears or roll them slightly if you'd like. And then allow them to relax down onto the bed, preparing for sleep. Focus now on your neck, on your throat, becoming aware of any tension and letting it go, relaxing and softening. It's time to shut them down now, resting assured that your breathing will remain soft and steady throughout the night. And moving your awareness up into your jaw, into your face and forehead. Wriggle your muscles for a moment or two. Maybe clench your jaw tightly. And now soften before turning your facial muscles off for the night. Breathe in gently now. Hold your breath and release it slowly. Inhale again. Hold it. And exhale. Continue breathing in this way. Inhaling slowly, filling your lungs with warm, sweet air, holding it as you count slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, and releasing slowly out your mouth like a balloon deflating, emptying all the air from your body before inhaling slowly once again. You're ready for a deep, peaceful rest, so that you wake up refreshed and restored, ready for a new day. And now, as we prepare for sleep, I'd like you to let your breathing slow and return to its natural rhythm. and we'll drift off to sleep by counting our breaths. If you happen to lose count, don't worry. Just start again at 1. And if you make it to 100 before you fall asleep, you can just keep on counting if you'd like, or begin again at 1. When you're ready, let's begin. Inhaling 1 and exhaling 2. Inhaling 3 and exhaling 4. Breathe in 5 and out 6. Again 7 and breathe out 8. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing softly and slowly. Inhale and exhale. Breathing gently and easily. Inhale and exhale. Just breathing. Good night. And thanks again for joining me tonight. And for more Luna Yes guided sleep meditations, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.